Yo, what's going on, guys? Rockentoon HD here, and today I got a guide on how to make money in PPMC. So I get asked this question a lot, and I would say it's one of the more common questions on the server, and understandably, some people have a lot of money on the server. Some people are literally living on buying Pokeballs, and they just don't know how to get more money. I think this guide will help clear up some things and kind of give you a guideline as to what you could actually be doing and what helped me make all the money I have. So, say you're at $0. You're absolute, just are not doing anything right now. You just have no money or barely any money. The thing I would say to do is Team Rocket bases first. Now, Team Rocket bases, they are a little bit tough for new players, but once you have sort of started gaining levels, and I'd say if you have like at least a team of level 50s, you could take it pretty easily. At least the lower floors. But basically, every time you beat one of the Team Rocket grunts, let's see if it'll work this time. Sometimes the quests get a little bit glitched, but basically, every time you beat one of them, you'll get a free, or you'll earn a nether quartz, and a nether quartz can be sold downstairs for 100 each. Now, this doesn't sound like much, but honestly, it adds up. What I did was I just would run through a place and get all the nether quartz and go sell it. By the end of it, I had almost 20,000. Now, the reason the number 20,000 is important is because that's when, in my opinion, you will be able to start making real money. So as you saw there, I had the nether quartz and I just sold it for 100 rocket drops. And you can run through the entire building and battle all the people, and some give you more than one nether quartz. But basically, 20,000, that's when you can start buying and reselling rare candies. Now, at this point, rare candies go for between 300 to 500 usually. Sometimes you can get them for less if you're lucky, but that's what you want to do. You want to get them for less, or at least get them for 300. If you get them for 300, you need to be selling them for 400 to 500, and if you buy them for less than 300, they should sell easy. Now, 20,000, you want to buy in bulk. You want to buy a stack. Now, if they're selling for 300, you'll be getting them for around, you'll be getting them for around 19,000 a stack. I think it's about 19,500, but I can't quite remember. So that means that you'll be able to have bought that stack, and you will be able to resell it for a little bit more. So you want to sell it for 400. Automatically you'll be making a little bit more money every time. When I first started it, I was only making maybe 3,000 to 4,000 more than I actually bought it for. That was my profit. But think about it. If you're making 3,000 to 4,000 more every time you sell a stack of rare candies for a little bit more, then you actually are just making way more over time. Plus, every time you do that, you'll start to add up, and then you'll be able to buy more rare candies or more stacks of rare candies to start selling, and you'll overall just start making way more profit. Sometimes you get unlucky and no one will sell it for cheaper, or no one wants to buy it for more than 200 or something. Don't even worry about it. You just need to keep on just trying to sell, trying to buy for a lower price. I guarantee people will sell it for lower. So once you've done that, I'd say once you're at about 50k, you'd be able to start doing shiny and low-level legendary Pokemon trading and selling. Low-class legendaries, more so. So for shinies, every time you buy it for less than it's worth, then you're able to resell and usually make about 3 to 4k as well. Now, while this doesn't sound amazing, it's a lot easier than rare candies because a lot of people don't have a stack of rare candies on them. But it also is sometimes a bit hit and miss because some people don't want the nature that they have, or they don't have good IVs or something like that. Whereas rare candies, everyone always wants them, so that's where I started with. But on shinies, you have a bit more money now, and you have a bit more time to risk it. And so I'd say doing that could be a better reward for you. Also, legendaries, low-level legendaries, or low-class legendaries, such as Mew or the legendary birds or anything like that, could actually get you a lot more money. I usually made around 10 to 20k every time I'd buy and resell one for a lot cheaper than they go for. Again, this depends on nature and IVs and whether it's been used and such, but obviously it will make you money as long as you know what you're doing when you're doing it. The last point I'm going to make is, or the last upgrade I'd say that you can make to doing it is high level or high class legendary trading and selling. So with Mewtwo's and with Groudon, Kyogre, you buy them for a little bit cheaper than you think they need to go for, or shiny legendaries. That's also where you're at this point, with about 100k plus. You buy it for just a little bit less than it's worth, and you can resell it for a lot more. A shiny Groudon right now could go for about 120k. I don't have a very good price range on that one, but I'd say about 120k. I just saw one today go for 100k. If that guy is smart enough and he sells it at the right time, he could sell it for about 130 to 140k to the right person. He needs to be persistent about it, and he needs to keep trying, but he eventually will find a buyer, I guarantee it. Someone will want a shiny Groudon enough that he would find a buyer for it. So, the very last thing I'm going to say that is another way to make money, another little way that isn't very reliable, but I would say is probably one of the better ways, like, to get rich quick, is find out what new items just came in the update. So, for example, in the most recent update, focus sashes were added to the game. Now, focus sashes are extremely rare on the server. They, not many people have them, and they only come from boss drops. Now, today I had sold 5 of them today, and I sold 2 for 10k, and I sold 3 for 20k or more, just for the focus sash alone, and I paid a lot less for them, or I got them for free. So I would say that do your research, find out what items are in the new update, what items are good, and go kill some bosses and try to get them. I mean, if you're able to get them, then I guarantee there will be people willing to buy them. I'll pay up to 20k for a focus sash alone. So yeah, that's basically my guide on how to make money. I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope it was interesting, and I hope it will actually help you guys make more money in the future, because it's sad seeing people poor on the server. So yeah, this is Rockentoon HD signing out.